friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk. Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Good friends and trends that bend the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee show with Super Fast Tortoise. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we have the flow. Good vibes from head to toe. Let the happiness take you in.
Hey everybody, welcome to the morning show. Welcome all. Come in, enjoy the show. Today's a chat and chill day. Ask us questions. We'll answer them as best to our knowledge or what Google can give us. Hey. Sorry, I'm feeling a little down the weather today, so my voice sounds a little bit gruff or probably more manlier. I don't know. We got Hillbilly over here chilling out. We got kjcowboydan and
Hello. Wolf.
I believe there was a question put into Discord, Tortoise.
Was there a question put in Discord?
I believe so.
Let's see.
I meant to mention that earlier, but we got into a deep conversation backstage.
Oh my lord. Oh yeah. All right. That's funny. I haven't seen one of those in a while.
Yep.
All right. Anyways, while I work on this, why don't you guys tell us what's on your mind?
Well, today I did not stream this morning. However, the reason why, because today is early access streamer events. So right after this show here, I'll be doing a long stream.
Ooh.
What about you, KJ?
Well, I don't really have much plans today. Today is Wednesday, so only procrastinating with Jesse. But other than that, I'm going to be spending my day on Twitter. I've been enjoying Twitter a lot lately.
Well, that's good.
If you want to hang out later before your show, we can.
Yep. Well, what about you, Lone Wolf?
Well, I'm just looking forward to seeing that stream this afternoon, seeing the new cards.
Cool.
All right. Hold on. All right. That stream.
Hold on.
Hold on. That stream. Well, remember, do not cross the streams. But all right. While we're thinking about it, let's get to the card of the day.
Card of the day.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Landfall is back with lander tokens. We got bioengineered future. And why did I say that with a weird, messed up southern accent? I have no clue. But hey, there we go. This card costs with generic and 2 green. It's enchantments. Whenever this enchantment enters, create a lander token where you can pay 2 tap, sacrifices, search your library for a basic land, put it in the battlefield tapped. Each creature you control enters the battlefield with additional +1 counter on it for each land that entered the battlefield under control this turn. This card is pretty dope.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty dope. I like it. Love it. I'd like to see more of it. Especially this goes good with that new Kavu that came out and whenever land enters the battlefield under control, it does 1 damage to each opponent.
Yep.
So good. Like, I was trying to look through the cards, and trust me, I got thoughts about Edge of Eternities, and they kind of shifted a bit.
Oh.
The set.
Really?
Oh, yeah. My thoughts about the set shifted a bit when I was looking through the spoilers. Like, my thoughts about the set, to be honest, to be more clear. My Engineered Future is a really good card, and I'd like to see it more played. I might want a copy of this. Yeah.
I can honestly say I have not crafted a deck with this.
Mm.
It is a good card, though. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
So here's my question: what do you think about the whole lander tokens?
The Wizards will do Wizards. They like making parasitic mechanics that go outside the game. Is that clear enough for you?
I mean, it's kind of like a free land, but however, you do have to use 2 lands to get to free land.
Well, I think what it is, it's the most non-broken way they could bring back Rampant Growth into the set. Rampant Growth costs 2 mana, a generic and a green. You can search your library for a basic land card, put in the battlefield tapped, and they haven't made a 2-drop thing like that in a long time, besides reprinting older cards, that they usually cost them a 3 and 4. So I think they're like, let's make a lander token so we can make a 2-drop mana fetcher, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it is interesting way that they went around doing it. I will say that.
Oh yeah, it's interesting. I like it. I think lander tokens will find a place in Commander. I don't know about Standard. Maybe artifacts are a thing, and the tokens are artifacts. So
yeah, and not only that, landfall. I mean, there is a lot of landfall in this set.
oh yeah. There's a good chunk of landfall in the set. There's a good chunk of other abilities in the set too. Landfall, I think, has more of a focus on it because it's one of the most polarizing, resembled, nostalgic mechanic in the set.
Yep,
I could say that. Yes. All right, that's the card of the day. We got some people in chat. We got Cane Shaker. What's up, morning coffee people? He says. Cane Shaker. He and I had a really good conversation yesterday. He knows a secret that no one does. Oh yeah. Backwoods collector, planting those trees so you don't have to. That's right.
backwoods.
Right, and on Twitch side we got Genesis Nightmare.
Hey, Genesis Nightmare.
Yeah. We got Mrs. Hillbilly saying good morning, peeps, and chat and creep. That's right.
This is Hillbilly.
That's right. And with that in mind, I'm looking.
Okay, here's a question for chat while Tortoise is looking. What are y'all thinking about Edge of Eternities? Are y'all liking what y'all seen from the spoilers of Edge of Eternities? Or are y'all just like meh? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. All right. Well, it looks like I got rid of that clip a long time ago. But anyways, I was looking for the question of the day thing we used to have, but I took it out because you stopped doing the question of the day. But we got a question in video form, which I'm excited about, from Mrs. Hillbilly. Let's see what she had to ask.
Good morning, everybody. This is Mrs. Hillbilly. I was wondering, why do some egos take over some shows? Thank you.
What?
All right, I know where she's coming from. All right, why do some streamers let their egos take over their show instead of?
Oh, okay. All right. I can understand if it was eagles or egos.
Ego.
Yeah, all right. Okay. No, that's because the voice was kind of quiet. So I'm sorry on my part. So there's a thing. My wife has talked to me about this a lot before I got as big as I am today, and I'm like almost to 1,000. She says she always talked about she hates it when people get more subscribers and more income basically on a show, and they get egotistical because they feel like they're more popular, and that changes their personality and their attitude, or reveals more of their personality and their attitude. Yeah. Miss Hillbilly's calling you out, Tortoise. That's right. But there's one streamer I used to watch more often than I do now, who let it go to his head the comments in his chat, and he let the commenters, the chatters, build up his show for him. Instead of having a direction where his show should go and having a goal for where his show should go, he let the chat build the show and his personality up, which kind of deteriorated the quality of the show.
Mhm.
So really what it is they let YouTube get to their head without checking themselves. And that's my opinion on it. I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong, or if you have something to add to it, you can do.
I agree with you on that, because what they do, because they let their viewers and chatters run the show. I mean, yeah, like I've always said about my channel. My channel is all about my viewers.
Right.
The channel is my viewers' channel. I'm just a palette that palettes the show. And yeah, but I also know when to put the brakes on. And for a streamer, they had to know when to put the brakes on. They had to know when not to let that ego interfere with their channel. They do not need to develop that ego.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, I think people get confused, honestly,
Well, yeah.
between building an ego and building a persona when it comes to being on YouTube. And like
Right.
I think everybody here has a good idea of building a persona on YouTube. But
Mhm.
I think some people confuse the idea of ego and self-worth with persona and quality.
Right.
We got Lulu Sky at 79 subs now. Whoop whoop.
Ooh, awesome.
All right. So
Yeah.
it seems like the main consensus in chat right now is people are talking about their feelings on Edge of Eternities.
Oh, cool.
Like right here, Genesis Nightmare says, I feel like Edge of Eternity is going to be a good set, but everyone's burnt out on Final Fantasy, so they might not show up as well as far as product wise. But I'm sure there will be good cards. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking through the spoilers today because I didn't know how I wanted the direction of the show to go today, because today's a chat chill day.
Yep.
And set wise, the set looks pretty good, like structured, right? There's good cards in it, there's good mechanics in it, there's some power creep in the set. But flavor wise, I mean, you got Sliver and you got Eldrazi, like one of each.
Mm-hmm.
They threw those in there so people who have Sliver deck and Eldrazi decks will buy packs or singles, and they didn't go on a whole flavor war, I did not like that. So like when they first built an Eldrazi, and I purposely didn't look at a lot of spoilers. Like I looked at some spoilers for Card of the Day, but I didn't look at a lot of spoilers because I wanted to get a feel for the set when it came out. And the set, like mechanically, is really solid. But the set, like when it comes to storyline and world building, it looks like mashed potato soup to me.
Yep.
Mashed potato soup.
I mean, I kind of got let down with the sets myself, because when I seen that, because they spoiled that Sliver card and the Eldrazi card early.
Hmm?
Well, I thought, oh, nice. Eldrazi's are coming back.
Right.
Nice. Slivers are coming back.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to get Slivers. We're going to get Eldrazi.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm sitting here waiting every day, looking and looking and looking. All these spoilers are dropping. No Slivers, no Eldrazi.
Mhm.
So you just want to give us one a piece and that's it?
Right. And like in the storyline, they're caring about what's happening with the wormhole. And I don't feel like there's a lot of storyline based cards in the set to be like, let's care about this story.
Hold on a second. I just want to say something right now. Over in the chat, Jespro is dropped in the chat. One of my favorite people right now on Twitter is in our chat.
Jespro, what's up?
Jespro just drew like she drew these incredible AI images of me.
Nice.
sharing
Nice.
coffee. I showed him off on the show the other day, and then yesterday for Taco Tuesday, she took me on a taco date out into the 7 ocean seas of nacho cheese. It was great. Thanks for those pieces of art. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
She's incredible. I'll tell you what, you have to give her a follow over there on Twitter. Sorry.
Mhm. Hey, shout outs where shout out. And she's like, you're welcome.
Twitter or Twitch?
Twitter. She's over on Twitter. She's an incredible Twitter artist. Oh man, you should see the she's doing like this like kind of like road show with her content creator friends on Twitter, where she does AI generated art of each of the content creators with I mean, the woman has like a knowledge on how to use the prompt. I'll tell you what, knows how to use it, and her OC is incredible. I'm absolutely in love with the OC. Oh man,
Awesome.
you know, she has her character is just incredible. Sorry, that's her. She is Jess Bro. That's JESS BRO on you know what, hold on, I think I got an image. I'm gonna put it on my screen here. This is great. This
all right, well, you do that. Lulu's saying they're having a super fast day talking about cards and drinking coffee and tea, you know, drinking favorite libation, stay hydrated, even though coffee is not a good hydration drink. So yeah, while you search it up, yeah, like Edge of Eternities is one of the, it's still a good set, and I still want to get into the cards of the set. Like, I still want to get the cards of the set.
Mhm.
There's still good cards in the set that I want, but when it comes to like movie quality, like when you go to a movie to watch the entertainment to get a storyline, I think unless you read the story itself, you're not getting that storyline in the set like you used to back in the day with some cards with special flavor tags. So embarrassed. I just want to check out the podcast.
Don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed.
there we go. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went out for coffee. Oh man.
Right.
This is the first one. You got to check out. I won't give you a spoiler of the second one that she made, but it was awesome. So go and check her out over on Twitter. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
She's I have her pinned to my profile, so it's the very first tweet that you see on my Twitter.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Nice. It's pretty chill. Check it out. Good art.
Yeah, that does look great, pretty great. It does.
Yeah. And she got it just right. I mean, that's exactly how I looked before I was put in a jar.
Mm-hmm. Ken Chick, it's the storyline for EOE is on the Magic website. It's also on YouTube too. You can watch it all. Yeah. Yeah, because they really wanted out the story. And there's a storyline. I don't know. Like you know, here's like, you know, when you watch like Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, you watch it and you remember there's like the main dinosaur character in the movie you like to watch. When Edge of Eternities revealed Slivers and Eldrazi, I think that these creature types are synonymous for spawning, you know, because you got Eldrazi spawn, you got Slivers that just blow up, you know, and they're big creature types that should take up a story and having a story existence, right? And they spoiled them. They put them in the set a little because Eldrazi live in the Blind Eternities. In fact, I'm actually kind of surprised to call them Eldrazi's because they're called Eldrazi's on the plains, but they're not called Eldrazi's in the Eternities, I thought. But still, you got one Eldrazi. You got one thing about Slivers. And they could have been the whole storyline, a massive war.
Oh yeah.
You know, they could have been the reason. They could have been the thing seeping out of the wormhole. They could be the problem around the wormhole. But they could have done a lot of things. But
hold on a second. Before we continue the storyline that Tortoise is writing, Wizards of the Coast, we'd like to see some contracts, please.
yes.
Because Tortoise is giving you free content here.
Right.
a potential storyline that you could use. Maybe Amazon original series, so that way the four of us here can make a little production credit.
Well, thank you, TCG Dude, for being here, checking it out on the hotspot. Whoop, whoop. I appreciate your continued loyalty and viewership. Appreciate it.
That would have been a great idea. I wish they had went that route. I mean, you know how strong slivers are because you played sliver decks. And the Drazies, they're both pretty powerful creature types.
Let me ask you guys a question.
What's up?
With you brought up lore, pretty much, and you have your lore story. Do you think that they're dropping the ball on the lore story? Because I mean, a lot of people I've heard in the community when regards to Magic Gathering, Magic is dropping the lore. Like Wizards of the Coast is like dropping the ball when it comes down to coming up with some good lore. They're just popping cards out there, considering about the collabs that they're going to do, and then the lore has suffered greatly. And most of the lore has been fan novelettes that you find at from these small time publishers, or a couple of books they released back in the day with Fat Packs.
Right. And Fat Packs is a real thing. And then you guys know. So lore. They've done sets where the lore dictated the set, like the cards in the set. They take a story and then make cards for the set. They make sure certain cards structured the set, like this is a main event. They kind of do that. But Wizards found out there's a hard balance when it comes to the cha-ching, cha-ching, the bling, the bling. You can't just have a story that reflects a set. You can't have a set that reflects a story. You got to have good cards in it, sell cards. Like the cards got to sell themselves, and the story's got to explain the set. And so they kind of separate the two nowadays compared to where they used to blend them in more. But still, with Eldrazi's and slivers, people go to tournaments, like commander tournaments and stuff, playing Eldrazi's and slivers just to go up against each other. These are like, this would be like in a wrestling match. This would be like the Big Show going against, I don't know, some other big wrestler. I'm not a wrestling fan, but I think
Andre the Giant. There you go.
Andre the Giant. One of these things are not like the other. One of the things is dead.
Oh.
Andre the Giant.
More respect for the Mountain King. Come on.
Well, it's funny because he's like, Big Show's still alive.
Yeah.
And no, Andre the Giant was a really good guy, really big heart, and really did good movie rules. Like, favorite movie with Andre the Giant is The Princess Bride.
Everybody's favorite movie with Andre the Giant is The Princess Bride.
Put it on repeat.
It put it so much, in fact, that the tape doesn't work anymore. Then you kind of got upset. Well, I liked it better on tape, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. Kane Checker says they want people to go to the website and interact with the info on there. That's right. That I believe.
Yep.
But like you can't. I don't think that's a strong two-pronged strategy to have the lore be different than the set a little. Like back in the day, when I was a young lad, lore was important to follow. Like lore spoiled future sets, not intentionally, but like when it came to theorizing, they spoiled sets or spoiled ideas, concepts. They also gave you characters to care about. They gave you the lore identified mechanics as things like in the story. There'd be like an operation, things happening, and they'd build a mechanic to kind of express that. Like one of the weird things I think in Edge of Eternity's a spacecraft set is landfall. I like the landfall mechanic, don't get me wrong, and I love it here. But going planet to planet to planet, that might be landfall, but they should have exerted themselves a little more into making a good story weaved set mechanic. And we got Captain Waffles. Good morning. Da, 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 da.
Good morning, mon capitan. The army is ready.
That's right. Like his picture here does not look like him now. He's trimmed his hair and he's trimmed his beard.
Yep.
Told him he looked like the brother of LSV, Luis Scott Vargas. If you know, you know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Dun, 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 dun. I can't do the little star chime thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, hold on a second.
I mean, sometimes this lore don't make sense to us.
Right. Well, does the lore? I'm pretty sure the lore is good. I'll catch up on the story.
Yep.
But like Eldrazi. You know, imagine putting T-Rex, the T-Rex on the Jurassic Park cover and not featuring any major scene with a T-Rex, but you see it walk in the background somewhere.
All right.
Well, you know, I would say that makes every movie better when a T-Rex is walking around in the background. And if you disagree with me, I will fight you on it. Every movie is better with T-Rex in the background. Secondly, if the T-Rex is doing something like playing poker, you know, just something or whatever everybody else is doing in the background, the T-Rex isn't just going about in the background eating people, you know, he's acting nonchalant, you know. I have tiny arms and I'm nonchalant, you know, and you know, it makes it even better.
You know, it's funny. A lot of people think T-Rexes can't clap their hands because their arms are short, but really it's because they're extinct.
Whoa!
Ken Chicken says, I'm pretty sure that the complaints you're making are in the story of the site. I'll check it out.
I wouldn't doubt.
Mrs. Hillbilly just says, I disagree, KJ. Just joking. When he was explaining the T-Rex, I thought about the movie Theodore Rex. Yeah. Or if it's not called Theodore Rex, the movie with Whoopi Goldberg and the T-Rex on a detective trial.
I would watch that. I would watch that.
It's a real existing movie. But yeah, I'd like to see more. I would love to see more Eldrazi's in the actual set. I know it's not an Eldrazi set, but come on, you're putting heavy hitters in the set just as little previews.
Yep. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So maybe in the next set they will have lots of Eldrazi's and slivers. The next in-universe set. Let's be clear.
Right. The only thing I have to say about it is, Wizards, please stop teasing us.
That's right. You know, don't give us a nibble of the cheeseburger. We want the whole cheeseburger.
Exactly.
I mean, don't you like making money? Oh man. Well, I gotta check out the lore for the set for sure. See if it's anything Cane Chicker's talking about. If I go there and it's not like what I'm talking about, I'll be sorely disappointed. And I'll just be disappointed because I didn't get to hear the words I want to hear. But the story might be good.
Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just think, you know, in the set, there should have been more influence because Eldrazi's and slivers are huge ordeals.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But I'm sure that others probably are thinking the same way that you are. And, yeah, they're probably, you know, disappointed that we got this tease. I mean, that's why I look at it as a tease. Yeah, you get a sliver card early. Oh,
right.
Maybe that's why they call it a sliver. Maybe that's why they call it a sliver. You know, it's a little tiny sliver off the actual chunk. Tease.
Nah. Well, the sliver are like symbiotes, but they don't attach to people, but they spawn from a hive with a hive mind.
Maybe you got to just be careful when you get one put right. You know, you don't want to get it in your finger. Then you have to get a little tweezers to get the sliver out.
And that could be, yeah, that could be. You said symbiote. What's in Spider-Man? I'm just saying.
No, they're not gonna put slivers in Spider-Man. So they're kind of like a symbiote because symbiotes have like have like a hive mind mentality when the leader's there. Slivers are a hive mind mentality. They're like bees and stuff like that, and they're called slivers because they're a piece of sliver of the hive.
Yep.
You know, they have a similar thing. That's why the creature type suffix is slivers you control get +1/+1. Slivers you control get double strike. You know, and stuff like that.
Right.
In general, yeah.
Each one does something different, and they affect each other.
Yeah, that's right.
That's one reason why slivers are pretty strong creature type, and so
Right.
are Eldrazi's. They're pretty strong creature type also.
Oh yeah,
Because you attack with a Eldrazi, it may have a mechanic called Annihilator. Say Annihilator 4. I attack you with a Eldrazi with Annihilator 4. You're going to sack four things.
right. Yeah, see, that's would have been interesting if they did something in that realm because slivers attacking on big numbers. Eldrazi like to destroy big numbers.
Yep.
You know, it would have been a perfect ordeal. Watsy.
Oh yeah.
Like, look, Watsy. You can either build the commander decks, slivers versus Eldrazi, and make it good, or make a set with a bunch of sliver and Eldrazi's. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Could have a Spider-Man Secret Lair with symbiotes as iconic sliver cards like Sliver Queen or Overlord. That's right.
Yep. And
That's
they did release an Overlord though.
Mm.
Special guest. They did give us that sliver, but you know it's paper, not standard. Is special guest.
Right. They can always do something fun. Like my hopes are not down. I just like I said, the thoughts of my thoughts on the set have shifted. Like from being super hyped to being like this is just a set full of good cards, you know.
Yep.
Like the idea of the set. Like it went from super hyped to like just thinking this is just a set with great cards in it. There are a lot of great cards in the set. Warp might be a broken mechanic, as other people are saying, you know?
Yep. I think Warp is going to be abused and busted.
Oh yeah. And like that new creature Tunic or whatever, the one that gives all your red creatures and artifacts warp when it gives all your creatures haste. That's gonna be nuts.
Oh yeah, can't wait to brew that.
Did you guys hear about the 3 cards that got banned in Historic out of Edge of Eternity?
No.
Yeah, those.
Well, I might have seen it the other day, but I didn't pay attention.
Same here.
Okay, the 3 of them are Ancient Tomb, Strip Mine, and Magus of the Moon. They all got pre-banned. They're basically banned in Historic already.
Oh, yeah. Well, those are not standard cards that are banned. That makes sense.
Yep.
I'm still disappointed, though.
Well, there is Timeless.
I could still take them into Brawl, too.
Right. Man Monk says, what? We don't like the alchemy only sliver? That's right. I need to build my Rocco deck. Oh, Rocco Caravan Taker. Love it. He gives target creatures +1/+1 anytime a spell is cast from exile. Oh, nice. Different Rocco I'm thinking of. You're talking about the food one.
Yep.
Both food related. But yeah. Pretty chill.
Hey, that Rocco, it's going to be awesome with Warp. Because Warp, you put it in, then you exile it. So Rocco would work with Warp. Very good.
Well, you know, if Warp was split second, it'd be better. Look, I'm biased. I'm not gonna lie. I'm biased on somehow about my feelings on the set. But Warp is pretty good. Warp I like a lot. Zaragos the Lobster is the food one from EOE. That's right.
Yep.
All right. So,
What's up?
I have I just got some pizza delivered, and I have just downloaded the other image to show you guys that that she made, just so that I are really digging on her art, and I've been looking at it the last couple of days, and I was gonna wait and let everybody go over to the Twitter page. You still got to go to the Twitter page to see it, but whoops,
Oops.
save image.
Well, are you gonna get your pizza first?
Oh no, the pizza's on its way. It's being delivered.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop this image up onto the screen right here, and I'm just letting you guys know that I'm like super excited about this stuff.
Can't you ask if you got enough pizza for all of us?
Have to pick. Yeah, well, I got enough. It's a large. I'm just a head in a jar. Here's the one that she posted to Twitter Tuesday for Taco Tuesday.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
just a large pizza. That's just enough for me. Alone.
Madam, I gotta run. I'd love thoughts on the topic I brought up in the comments. Thank you.
Cool.
All right.
See you, man, Monk.
See. Topic sick. See. Yeah. Well, you brought that up.
it is. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just double checking. We've touched on those. I wonder if he's leaving them in comments. Interesting.
But, yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that could have went. There's all kinds of ways that could go, but I still think they should have done slivers and Eldrazi's.
Right.
Still, I mean, because they're the most loved creature types out there.
One of them. There are people who love elves more than Eldrazi, and there's people who love elementals more than Eldrazi. You know,
That is a very I guess a lot, probably a spicy opinion for I guess some people who are into more of other things. I know that you guys have a lot of creature types out there right now. They're very popular. Well, at least they were during the last year. And right. I know that a lot of people are planeswalker people's like. You hear all the people talk about their planeswalkers.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Probably got a lot of them out there. I bet if you did a poll on the server, what is your favorite creature type? I'm pretty sure chat will let us know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but Planeswalker is not a creature type, though.
Should be.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Don't give wizards ideas. We don't need creature walkers.
Well, they already got some. What are you talking about?
Well, you have creatures that turn into planeswalkers.
Exactly.
But you don't have creatures that are walkers.
True.
Like you like creatures that have planeswalker abilities attached to them.
Wow. Imagine if you were able to play a card that gave a creature planeswalker abilities.
You're right. There's an artifact that does it.
I was going to say there's an artifact that turns your planeswalker into a creature.
Yeah.
Really? I wonder who. I don't know anybody who plays that.
If Geese isn't in the set, huh? Yeah, I'm not buying.
Yeah.
Geese is totally different plane. Well, we live in a world with different planets, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she's not in the sets. I will tell you that.
Teacher Dude says I'll be mulling over previews heavily tomorrow to prepare for pre-release on Friday. Nice.
Yep.
Put up a poll or a Q&A in the thing. What's your favorite creature type? Let us know.
There you go. Let us know, chat.
Cats used to be my favorite type, followed by bird, green, white, blue. Nice. Kind of Simic-ish, like licorice. Oh man, my brain.
Licorice is a creature type. Licorice is a very frightening thing.
Yeah,
especially black licorice. It's even more frightening.
Oh man, what? Oh, you just hide chat on there. All right. But yeah, you gotta have good creature types. Like like it's hard to have like one creature type you like. So I like dragons. I like Eldrazi.
Right.
I like enchantments. They're not a creature type. I mean, there's enchantments. They're enchantment creatures, but like enchantments, there's type, or tribal. I like dinosaurs. I think my favorite one would be dinosaurs, because of nostalgia. But like nostalgia of dinosaurs, liking them before I knew Magic. But Eldrazi's are pretty pimp.
I figured your answer would have been turtles. Although there ain't many turtles.
Look, if turtles were a playable archetype, maybe. But since they just dirtle with the turtle cards.
Dirtle with the turtle. Doonch, doonch.
That's right. Since they dirtle with the turtle cards and not make it an actual archetype or type or subtype, it's really hard to enjoy them as a creature type.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Like, I like turtles. I have turtles. I love tortoises.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm more of a tortoise fan than I am a turtle fan. I like tortoises. They're land-dwelling creatures.
Right.
Turtles live in the water. Terrapins are both water and land type. So yeah.
See, I couldn't choose just one creature type. So if I had to choose one, it'd be just shapeshifters, so I can like them all.
Well. Not all shapeshifters are all creature types.
Well, they're most creature types.
It's creatures with changeling that are all creature types.
Okay, changeling then.
So it's shapeshifters with a changing mechanic. What's
the difference then between the shapeshifter and changeling then?
A shapeshifter is a creature type. Changeling is the ability that makes it all creature types.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought they were both creature types.
Nope. Changeling is an ability.
Yep.
It's like stapled on the card, and it says at all times it's every creature type. And like I believe you only see changeling on shapeshifters, and the biggest exception is in lands, like a land.
Yeah, I mean you could have a merfolk changeling. It's still a merfolk, but it's also every creature type.
Right, but I don't think you're going to find a merfolk with changing.
Well, you never know, and you never know with wizards nowadays.
Like all changelings are shapeshifters, but not all shapeshifters are changelings.
Yeah, and I mean you just never know what wizards is going to do. So I mean, I just threw that out as an idea. You know what I mean?
Captain Waffles, I like the creature type that I win games with. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. I like winning games too. Changeling is more of a keyword than ability. Am I right? Yep. It's more of a keyword because it doesn't really do much.
Right.
So yeah. But shapeshifters or changeling is a mechanic they made so they could make a creature that's flexible in tribal typal decks where you could so you can like have a changeling in a dragon deck and there'll be a dragon in that deck, but have that same creature in a dinosaur deck. It's a dinosaur in that deck,
Right.
That's what they did. They did it to kind of smooth out the draft experience and the tribal experience, because not all cards of dinosaurs or dragons or something are good, but some changelings are good, and you put them in there so you can have options to have good creatures that are changelings that are that creature in that deck or that creature type in that deck.
Yep.
So yeah. So like, believe it or not, a long time ago, draft used to be one of the most important formats in Magic before Commander came out. Coming in late today morning. What's up? Sonic Chew Scoob, where are you?
I'm over here.
Well, like, it was weird. I said Sonic Chew Scoob, where are you? Like I was thinking of Scooby Doo, but my brain started playing the Sonic Green Hills song.
Dun, 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 bum, 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 bum.
Mhm. Right, that is weird.
Yeah.
Kids
Me-
know what?
Yeah. But I'm liking the sets, and but I'm still disappointed because we got those 2 teaser cards.
Look, it's a good set.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna dog on the set itself. It's a good set.
Right.
It's going to sell.
Yep.
The lands in a non-land themed set, the lands are going to sell. The set, there's good lands. Commander is not a real format. Might fight me. All right. Modern is not a real format.
You know, all formats are made up.
That's right.
So if that's the case, and somebody had to make up each format, so does that mean all the formats are not real formats?
Nope, they're all illusions.
Yeah.
And blame the molecules because they make things up all the time.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a tiny joke.
But,
That's right. But no.
Yeah.
Well, you know, let's break it down. I don't know why this came to my head, but let's say this. All formats are like politics. They only exist if you really believe in them. But still. That's a joke, by the way. But still, I like this. Like I said, I like the set. It's pretty good. I like the mechanics of the set and stuff. I just think storyline wise, it didn't do a lot that I wanted him to do. You know, it's like Mortal Kombat. You thought the whole series was going to be a good series until they started going past Mortal Kombat X. You're like, oh, they're just repeating themselves. They're trying to repeat themselves with different moves, different. They're like trying to make the same story but different. You know, they're banging their head on a wall and expecting different results. You know,
mhm.
Isn't that the sign of going crazy?
Apparently.
You know,
The sign of going crazy. I don't know. I missed it a few exits back. I'm pretty sure we can just make a right-hand turn and eventually get back on track.
right? Make a right hand turn somewhere.
I've passed all the sign of crazy.
So you could say, I saw the sign, passed it on by. I saw the sign. Just give that the definition of insanity. That's right. The crazy part is a lot of people are willing to accept insanity over logic these days.
Yep.
That's the opinion. Like, you know, when he was younger, when it came to watching stuff on TV, you want to see the crazier stuff that entertained you more than the actually legitimate logical stuff. That was kind of boring. I think the mentality carried over into this generation where you want to see people going crazy rather than see the logical stuff. No one wants to see a lawyer anymore go in and fight a case. They want to see that guy who's blowing up buildings with his superpowers.
Right.
You know, we live in the ADHD world. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I don't see KJ correct.
I'd like to have the H part. At least that would add a little bit more excitement.
Where's the fun and logic? You know, logic is like a chain link. You have one link here and you have one link here, and you put them together and they make a chain link. You get another link and it becomes a longer link. And, you know, once you have more links, you have a full chain, then you could actually tie a boat to up here. I don't know. I just made that part on the spot. That's probably bad.
Yeah. No, okay. So I just want to talk to you guys about something.
What's up?
Last night, Scoob and I went on our first official, well, not official, but demo for the show that we're doing.
Oh yeah.
And we got a pretty good, pretty good crew come in. You know, I want to say thanks to all the people in chat, particularly Cane Shaker, also Hillbilly and Tortoise here, and a few other people who I've seen stroll through chat. You guys pulled through and came out and hung out with us. It was really great. We had a pretty good number for what would be a talk show that's never done anything yet. So,
Right.
So I appreciate you guys. I wanted to say that. We had a really good show. We're going to probably do a couple more play around episodes. And we're going to figure out what our feel is going to be. Right now, it was a little awkward last night because like so much was going on. I was not expecting so many people in chat on the very first night. So we didn't cover our entire topic because we were bouncing back and forth to chat. It was pretty good. You guys were awesome.
Was I there? Was
yes.
I there?
Yes, he was. Huh?
Well, no, wait. No, I get it. He says, was I there? Prove IT. Like,
but speaking of proving things, as of last night, I started doing a new thing. And after every show, I'm going to take screenshots of things posted in chat, and I'm going to post them as memes out of context. So wait for that. It's going to be fun. There'll be out of context chat messages, and we'll post those to different places. I'll send them to Tortoise. Maybe he might want to put one on the show every once in a while, but I'll do them here in our chat. I'm going to be doing them in all the chats, just like every once in a while, taking screenshots of out of context memes, maybe post them to Twitter and do a whole series on that.
That's right.
I'm looking at doing a whole Twitter series on a few things, as I am 3 people away from getting that 500 count on Twitter, and hoping that soon I can soon I hit that like right within the next week or something. Because after I hit that 500 count, I'm thinking about getting the blue check mark, so I can like do audio streams and whatnot on Twitter.
Can't check. Oh crap! Now I'm scared.
Yeah,
that's right. But still, it's awesome. Yeah, we definitely had fun. Like, I still think my old man with the blade comment was funny. You know, just randomly yells, "Santa hates poor kids," which is a Ray William Johnson reference. If you know what that is.
I'm not familiar with
now.
But I do know that a lot of those, Santa with the Blade made it into my random phrase wheel generator that we'll use for Tsuno's song topics.
Right. That's funny. Was legendary. That's right.
It was legend. Wait for it. Dairy.
There you go. Yeah, you know, last night got me excited to work on our song, that song we've been working on too. I'm like, got to do it. That's why I say those lyrics through email, because I wanted it to come up perfect, so you know how to fix the brackets.
Cool.
You say cool. We're trying to make.
When I want to fix the brackets, I just go to Home Depot.
What is this? How I Met Your Mother? What Scooby said.
Yeah, the guy who wrote the bro code was a little more into bros.
Whoa, bro.
I'm excited to see if they get him for Deadpool. I want to see how he will work as Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
I understand no one wants to take Ryan Reynolds out of Deadpool thing, but I'd love to see Disney-fied Deadpool myself.
Yep.
Well, we'll see. I don't necessarily have a thing against it. A lot of people do have a thing about like, oh, you shouldn't recast so soon. I disagree. I mean, really, sometimes it only affects the movie if the movie's a crap movie. I've seen a lot of good movies where they recasted the main character as a sequel. You know, I mean, they recast Brandon Lee in the sequel of the Crow movies instead of rebooting it. You know,
Well, they've done that in a couple of their movies before Disney got super big. They recast it. Tony Stark's friend. I can't think of his name right now, but you know what I'm talking about.
Brody. Yeah, they recasted Brody.
Brody. Straight up. No excuse, no explanation. You know, like they just did it and we accepted it. And look, we got a better Brody out of it, but we liked it.
Yep.
Well, that's also an opinion that a few people say we got a better actor to play Brody out of it. Some people, there's also the argument that really that the original actor would have been like a better Brody based off of how they figured that they saw the character. But
look,
I'm not a big fan of not recasting. I think if the actor sucks, or if you can make just as good a movie with somebody else, go ahead and do it.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I didn't like the idea they recasted Brody, but I didn't know why. But I like the recasting. Like mentally, brain wise, I would have loved to see the original actor, and I can't get a straight answer why the original actor left.
Oh, because he was crazy. He wanted more money than the main character. He wanted he left this. He was fired from the series because he kept on demanding more money than Robert Downey Jr. And then for the second movie, turned out that Robert Downey Jr. was getting double the amount he got in the first movie, and they kind of wanted to give him less money. And it makes sense. I mean, Brody was a really small role in the Iron Man movies,
right?
You know, until he got the War Machine suit. Even then, it was still a pretty small role,
Right.
You know, in comparison to the actor who played the main character. Of course, Disney or not Disney, but Marvel at the time. Marvel at the time wasn't going to give him extra money. Come on, you know, the guy went crazy over it and like caused a scene. And the guy was crazy. He's kind of crazy in the first place. Check out his Joe Rogan interview if you don't believe me. And you know, but you don't ask for more money when you're a supporting character at the very most. You know,
Right.
And thinking of crazy, my friends, we are all a little bit crazy like this.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. Show is lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house, we own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
Oh, look at the time of day it is. It's time for pizza. It's time for what's that thing you're doing, Hillbilly?
Early access.
Doing early access. It's time for the Lone Wolf to play some sports. I mean, wow. And you know what's funny is we're having pizza for dinner tonight too, KJ.
Wow.
But ours is not delivered, and it's not DiGiorno. It's Walmart. So I'm gonna put some jalapenos on it. But hold on a second.
I like jalapenos on pizza.
Oh yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna put jalapenos in half the pizza because the wife doesn't like jalapenos on everything. But anyways, we're gonna get to the shill section, and we're gonna start with the Lone Wolf.
All right. I just wanted to say thanks for letting me hang out with you guys. And if you would help support KJ, Hillbilly, and Super Fast Tortoise, let's get Tortoise over 1,000.
Let's get over 1,000. Thinking over 1,000. You know who's probably more than 1,000? KJ.
Well, my power is over 1,000, and I like to quote Ludwig and say, "Let's up those numbers." Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Hey, howdy, hey, boys and girls. kjcowboydan here. I hope you're being good heads out there in Chatland. Tonight, we'll be procrastinating across the oceans with Miss Jessie Hellwheeler and myself, and we're going to have guests, special guest, Bendy, and regular recurring guest, Scuba Chew. And we're going to be talking about what is art. Well, Bendy is a local TCG artist, and he is doing a some art for a small TCG that is rising in the ranks really quick. Lolcow TCG. He's going to be telling us about his art, and we're going to show off some of our art, and we're going to talk about the differences between AI art and hand-drawn art and the advantages to both. We're not going to worry about whether or not the AI is going to Skynet the world with its art. We're going to talk about the good stuff about it. Enjoy tonight at 7 o'clock Central.
All right. Thinking of 7 o'clock Central, we got Hillbilly.
Hey, everybody. This right here is going on directly right after this show here. So here in just a few minutes, I'll be firing it up, playing Edge of Eternity. So if y'all want to see some Edge of Eternity cards, then come on by my channel right after we end it here.
Woo-woo. Let's go. Let's go.
And that's all I got going on.
That's all he's got going on. This Super Fast Tortoise. I don't know if I'm going to do anything tonight. Maybe KJ and I, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to talk about it. Hang out for an hour or so, or whatnot. Maybe I'll play video games. I'm kind of a little under the weather, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm feeling better than yesterday. Like yesterday hit hard at the night, but like I just want to do stuff, have fun, and hang out. So hey, I want to thank you everybody for being here. Hillbilly, Lone Wolf, KJ, you guys rock. You guys rule. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you, everybody in chat, for stopping by and being amazing. You guys rock. You guys rule. I'll remind you that you're loved. Someone's thinking about you. And if you can, say and or do something positive for somebody, you might be the reason they have a change today. You know, and look, thank you, channel memberships, our members. You rock, you roll. Thank you for supporting me the way you do. And all my subscribers for helping me grow. You guys rock, you roll. And with that, we're going to get to the sweet, sweet outro.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Friends and friends have been the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee show.